What's up, everybody? This is Michael Davis, Adol Black. Welcome back to the PW Hustle Zone, where I'm gonna give you my quick recap of what Night 1 of Wrestle Kingdom 14, and also give you a preview of Wrestle Kingdom 14 Night 2. Now, that being said, let's get to it. If you're hearing noise in the background, I'm doing laundry. I've been running around, my head cut off. Uh, I was gonna do the video earlier on, but I just had a lot of stuff going on. And also, I was sleeping till noon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so bear with me. So, with that being said, let's get to my review of Night 1 and preview Night 2. Start off with Team Taguchi beating Team Liger and Julian Thunder Liger's retirement match number 1. And I kind of thought that he could have Liger win here, but I guess I was wrong. Taguchi getting the pin over Liger. I still think that they could have Hiromu and Dragon Lee getting the win over Liger and his tag team partner Shino tomorrow night, because I think it would make more sense to have Liger passing the torch to the next generation of great junior heavyweights, Hiromu and Dragon Lee. So that's my pick for tomorrow night with Liger's retirement match, Night 2. The next two matches are 8-man tags, like pretty much two top 4 factions facing off against each other in 2 8-man tag team matches. First, you got Lij versus the Zugagoon. And the Zugagoon began to win here when Zack Sabre Jr. tapping out Bushi. Kind of figured he could have Bushi take the L here, because that's what he does every time he did the tag team match. That 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 4-on-4, doesn't matter. When Bushi's in a match, expect him to get the pin for a pinfall and have the other team just tap him out or put him on for 1, 2, 3, because that's the story of Bushi's life. Speaking of choppers, next match was Ki-Hara versus Bullet Club, with Goto getting a pin over another wrestling jobber for the Bullet Club, Yujiro Takahashi. Now, I don't know if Yujiro was focused on the match. I think it was just too busy looking at Tokyo Latino's ass so much during the match. Maybe that's why he got the pinfall loss. But he got Goto versus Kenta tomorrow night for the Never Weight Championship. I predict Kenta will get the win here, retaining the title. I mean, I know a lot of people were disappointed to see Goto versus Kenta, not Kenta versus Sabata. They would be smart to have Sabata sit this one out, because they don't want to take any chances. Taking chances with the health of Sabata. We don't know how healthy Sabata is. I mean, I know he attacked Kenta during the World Tag League, I believe, or Dominion, but no, not Dominion, the World Tag League. But I don't think that Sabata is ready for that smoke yet when it comes to Kenta. So Kenta was strong. He retained the Double Weight Championship. As we have the God and Finjuice IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championship match, and this match surprised me, because I didn't know that this match gonna be any good, but Finjuice, Juice Robinson, David Finlay surprised me here. I mean, they literally brought the fight to God, like going on top of the stage, attacking God before the match up. Kind of disappointed we didn't see the match from God this year like we did last year, but I digress. The match was a really good tag team matchup between the two teams. Surprisingly, and new IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions Finjuice, David Finlay, Juice Robinson defeated the Guerrillas of Destiny, and just the bad luck continues for the Bullet Club Tag Team division when it comes to heavyweights, because you have Gallows Anderson losing at Tokyo Dome multiple times, I believe. You have Young Bucks losing their one and only time as heavyweights and for Wrestle Kingdom a couple years ago, and you have God losing back-to-back years in Tokyo Dome, and just, well, I mean, what are they gonna do with the tag team division? I mean, just they gotta figure out something. I mean, you got the heavyweight division, they just lost their titles, and then you got the junior heavyweight tag team champions, El Phantasmo and the Bone Surfer, Taiji Ishimori, defending their titles against Roppongi 3K, the junior tag World Tag League winners, And I don't think that they would literally just replace Young Bucks with Funky 3K, because it seems like no matter what year it is, Funky 3K is in tag discussion every time. Right, they won the tag league or they don't win the tag league, that they always in the title picture. It's ridiculous. But I expect ELP and the Bone Surfer to retain the Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions tomorrow night over with Funky 3K. I just tired of seeing Funky 3K these titles. So Bullet Club was strong. Next match we have Jon Moxley, the Death Rider, versus the Murder Hawk Monster himself, Lance Archer, for the IWGP United Championship in a Texas Death Match. Now, this match was as violent as people thought it was gonna be, because when people say death match, it gotta be like like blood all over the place. But thank God that it wasn't like that, because you got all the social warriors just listening and complaining. Just I mean, we didn't need that to start all 2020. So thank God this match wasn't as violent as we thought we could be. Lance Archer pretty much just brutalizing Jon Moxley in the beginning of the match. You have him slamming Moxley through like a stack of tables, a stack of chairs in the ring. Then you have him almost literally suffocating him with a plastic bag, like literally having a plastic bag over his face, trying to while he had the claw, trying to suffocate Jon Moxley. But Jon Moxley kept on getting up. I mean, this is a guy that was wrestling in freaking GCW, for crying out loud. I mean, you can't take out Jon Moxley that easily. And yet, Jon Moxley sending Lance Archer to the two tables on the outside with a Death Rider or a Paradigm Shift, whatever company you're watching nowadays, AEW, New Japan, and new IWGP United States Champion, two-time IWGP United States Champion, Jon Moxley, and got on the microphone, calling out Juice Robinson, saying he got to settle the score once and for all, getting his revenge on Robinson for causing the G1 Climax tournament. And I hope Moxley retains the title, because I'm tired of seeing Juice Robinson in the United States Championship. Let somebody else take that title and run with it. And I hope Moxley does that a little bit longer. And I don't think they want to have two people walk out with two belts, night one, night two. So I think that Robinson got to wait to take back his United Championship a little later on and focus on teaming with his partner David Finlay. Next match you have Hiromu Takahashi versus Will Ospreay for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. Just like I said in my night one predictions, this match was going to be insane, and it boy it delivered. I mean, these two, Hiromu and Ospreay, excuse me, they always have great chemistry. I always enjoy watching them wrestle, whether it be a one-on-one match or a tag team match or even a fatal four-way match like they did a couple years ago with Kingdom with the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. These two always have great chemistry. I enjoy their work together. This match was no different. Ospreay, Takahashi, it was a mixture between strong style and high flying action between the two, and just I thought that any minute now you gotta have Hiromu just being dead after the hidden blade from Ospreay, but that didn't happen. Hiromu got right back up, just countering every move that Ospreay was hitting at him, and hitting the time bomb a couple of times. 1, 2, 3. We got a new Junior Heavyweight Champion in Hiromu Takahashi, getting back the title he never lost, and it felt great seeing him back with that title. And it was a great match overall. I enjoyed it, and let's see what happens next with Hiromu Takahashi. I know he could be facing Liger and his partner, and he gonna be teaming up with his rival Dragon Lee, and that gonna be a great match. Look for Hiromu to get the pin off over Liger tomorrow night, night 2. Now we got the first of two main events of night 1. The double gold dash. You got Jay White, Switchblade Jay White versus Naito for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. This was a really great match from start to finish, because you have Jay White being an asshole, a prick, but little does he know he's going up against Naito, who was the king of being a prick and a dick in the in a mask. I mean, he's spinning his face, slapping him around like on top of the head. While he had the Smith's hole on him. Just that Naito can be arrogant and cocky all his matches, and sometimes it works, but sometimes it doesn't. And thank God we're here with Jay White just cannot just it was just he couldn't keep up with Naito. Gato trying to get involved, but he also got his ass kicked by Naito, and in the end it was Naito's destino. They picking up the win and have Naito become the new IWGP Intercontinental Champion. Moving on to night two to face the winner of the main event of night one. We got Okada versus Kota Ibushi for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. I like how in Okada's interest, you saw the two statues in the background, and you had the made a heart, and the statue shattered out of nowhere, pretty much simplifying the breakup, the relationship that Kota Ibushi and Kenny Omega had at the Golden Lovers. So that was played great mind games from Okada. The match itself never was nothing but amazing between these two. I mean, between these two to face off in the G1 climax, and this match was, I believe, was 10 times better than this because it's just you see Kota Ibushi just not giving a shit anymore, just being a crap out of Okada. At one point, Okada was on the floor, and the referee had to stop Kota Ibushi from just being a crap at him, just like it was stiff shots that Kota Ibushi was laying out, and it was just Kota Ibushi was not playing around. He wanted to get that title so bad that he was tired of Okada punking him out like he was during his build up. But in the end, Okada got that one, made that one. Kota Ibushi made that one mistake, missing the finger splash. Kota gets a hit with a Rainmaker. 1, 2, 3. Okada is still your IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, and he moves on to night two when he face off against his old rival, Tetsuya Naito. And these two, I mean, this match is gonna be what hell of a match. I mean, I surely hope that Naito win this match to solidify his legacy, to cement his legacy, to set his goal that he first started. Remember, he was the first one to come up with the whole two belts idea. Not Wright, not Okada, not Ibushi. It was Naito that started this whole ruckus about the double gold dash. So it makes more sense to have him win the title here. I'm picking Naito to win all the way. Okada, he doesn't need the whole two belts. And as much as I've been a big fan of Okada as of late, I don't think it's his time to hold both of these belts. Maybe he hold one of the belts down the road. Hopefully the IC Championship, because he can bring back the prestige of the IC Championship back during the Nakamura days. So I want Naito to win the two belts. As for White and Ibushi, look for Jay White to get his revenge on Kota Ibushi by getting his win back in Tokyo Dome after Kota Ibushi beat him in the finals of G1. So I predict Jay White will beat Kota Ibushi. As for the match, the special match of the night two of Wrestle Kingdom 14, yeah, Hiroshi Tanahashi, the Ace of the Universe, taking on the Playmaker, the Champion, Chris Jericho, and if Tanahashi wins this match, you will get a future title shot at the AEW World Championship. And I know a lot of people are hoping for a working relationship with AEW and New Japan, but sorry about your damn luck. I'm afraid I got some bad news. I don't think it's gonna happen. If it does happen, you gotta be a lot of problems with the two companies, because as you know, Young Bucks still are still butthurt about New Japan not letting him do New Year's Dash apparently. I mean, you want to hear the full discussion about it? They're on the YouTube channel. They were interviewing Kenny Omega and Michael Nakazawa. So make sure you check that out on the Being Elite YouTube channel. But as far as the Tanahashi Jericho match, I'm looking for Jericho to win it, to get this win here. I mean, he lost against Omega, he lost against Naito. I think third time's a charm here. I think Jericho will finally get his win in the Tokyo Dome, and I hope he does because I don't know if I don't know how they're gonna work out the whole title shot thing with Tanahashi because they already got their own thing going on with Moxley and Jericho. Because that match is scheduled to happen at Revolution in Chicago in February, so I don't know how they gotta work that out. But I think Jericho to win this match, the Painmaker, the champion, he gotta be celebrating his win with a little bit of bubbly. And that's my picks for night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom 14. Let me know down below who you're going for in the double gold dash main event, the Tanahashi Jericho match. Let me know down below what your predictions for night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom. Make sure you like the video, subscribe for more, tap the bell on the YouTube app if you don't miss any of my videos, and I make sure to give you guys a review of night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom when all said and done. In the meantime, I'm not gonna do Black. I'm out.